Yay! Yay! What's up, everybody? So I just had a video go live, 500 subs in 5 months. Because of the prompting of an online friend, he said you should get on and celebrate. So that's what I am doing, is celebrating. McMo, 500 subs, bro. And so I'm gonna get on here, and there's Orthodox Boomer Grandma. If anyone wants to come hang out for a few minutes and revel with me, you're welcome to. Yes, he is. So yeah, 500 subs, 5 months. I've got a video. I kind of outline that journey that just finished up, and so thank you, McMo. Yeah, that's what's going on. And I'm trying to think who I talked to this about. Oh, I talked to Teo about this on thank you, Sherry. Is that I am going to start channel memberships. Let's see what the yay. So that's the some news, and I'm planning to do once a month for the premium subscription, a once a month directed conversation for people that want to be involved in that. So and hey, Slack, welcome, people. Thank you for joining me. I've got a invite in if anyone wants to come on, even for just a minute, say hi, hang out for a minute. Yay, Kale. Kale, man, listen, the big news is the video that dropped of about for Defense Against the Dark Arts with Kale and Paul. That will y'all need to check out if you haven't seen it yet. And so we are this corner. Y'all are the reason that this happened. This community. All I'm doing is interviewing people in the corner, and I've made some videos about that, but it's just the downstream Jordan Peterson phenomenon, Paul Vanderklay, corner people. Yes, it's a banger. Honestly, made me look cool, which is really. Kale looks so cool regardless. Those glasses. I remember the first conversation I had with Kale. My wife was like, Kale has great charisma. So Christian needs 50 of us to unfollow. What? For humility's sake. What else have we got going on here? Yes. Orthodox Boomer Grandma is doing some advertisement on here. Go check her out. Yeah, so 500 subs, 5 months. It's been a really it's been a whirlwind. I released a video. It's got kind of a more unique thumbnail. If you see it rolling up, it's me talking about that journey, and lightly about the memberships. Thank you, Mandy. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that if people are interested. You can see this new icon up here that Gabe Stuckey, I'm making it blink, made for me, and he's going to, or he made that for me, and he is it's one of the emojis that you can get with membership. You can also get my classic CBYT on the base level. That will be there. That you can play with those. Let's see. It was either Kale or Jordan Hall that's responsible. I blame Kale. So let's see. Kale, yes, Kale as in Kale. It's funny when you type in Kale as the emoji, that's what comes up. So, anyways, yes, that is what's going on, and we are live. Huh? Oh, that was a different video. That was the announcement video. This is the live one. So, anyways, yeah, if anybody's a little free, come on in and let's see here. What does this say? I'm now realizing it may have actually been Christian's love and good listening. Imagine that. Thanks. Thank you, McMo. Let's see. Kale Zeldin is only kind of kale that does not give me stomach cramps. Yes, I like kale. We do a lot of baked kale, or I don't know what you call it, in the oven with like salt and pepper. Or we used to. We don't do it as much anymore. My wife is in here watching me as we're recording this live. And I'm not going to tell you she's smiling at everybody. I was going to say it was going to sound inappropriate if I was going to say I'm not going to tell you what she's wearing because I'll go ahead and tell you she's wearing an apron because she's been making dinner. So she's telling me it's supper time. So that is why she came up here. She saw my other video that was playing and she thought, oh, it's over. I'll go talk to Christian. I'm up here streaming live. And so, yes. What else we got? Kale. Slack. Love me some Kale. It's pretty great too. This is part of the chat that makes me uncomfortable. It's okay, Kale. You had a moment yesterday with that video releasing. And here's somebody.
What's up?
What's up, brother?
Howdy, howdy.
You know what just happened today, right?
Congratulations, sir.
Oh, well, yes, thank you. I'm trying to find this.
Did we have a double book go on?
We did. Chad and I, for those of y'all listening, we booked the same guest, and the guest thought that we were the same people somehow, and which is, I think, apropos with the podcasting. And so, so I ended up doing some good stuff with my family, and then saying, "Hey, I'll get on and announce this milestone thanks to CW Weeks' prompting." Chad and Slack, thanks for letting Christian or play with us. Christian's wife, yes, thank you, Megan. So, anyways, celebration, yeah, man. I remember watching yours like scroll over 500 like on a podcast or a live something that happened, like it was like happening. I was like, whoa, dude.
That's cool, man. Yeah, it's weird. It moved kind of quick over the last. I don't know. I made a video. I was making fun of McDonald's, I think, for my 500th subscriber.
Making fun of McDonald's. It was, you know what helped get you there though was that shoveling snow.
Yeah, that's dude. What. I'm telling you, on the ground, it counts for something.
Yeah, I remember watching that at work. It's like I'm sitting here watching this guy shovel snow. That was a fun one. That was really fun, dude. Yeah, I think Chad and I have a scheduled conversation coming up in a few weeks where he will come on my podcast. He was the first I randoed with Chad on his podcast, and it showed me, like, I honestly, in that video, if you go back and watch it, Chad, I did this like release video. Like, I credit you and Grim like making me think that this was even possible. And by y'all doing what y'all did, like posting videos up, all that kind of stuff, and like, hey, check these people out, and it's a big deal.
That's great, man. Well, that means I feel like that's a success. So I just got done talking with Rick Walker, our double booked guest there, and he asked, what my goals were, or for the channel or whatever, and I told him, it's just, for me, this is just for fun and for free, but mostly to do exactly what you said, to hopefully inspire people to not only engage on the ground, but but to do what you're doing, like I told him, I said, I think if anybody's got like a real possibility of making something like a career out of this, it's probably Christian Baxter, because he's a great interviewer. You have really good questions. Now, I don't know if that's what you want to do, but if that's what you want to do, I think you could do it. Like you
I
could really
appreciate
do
it.
that if you wanted to do that.
Well, oh, go ahead.
Well, I think when you do it, you kind of have the same thing like Jordan Hall has this ability where he can talk to many different kinds of folks, and he could talk at different levels. Like what I think you have is you have this ability to, you could float higher if you need to, but you can also be down here on the ground with the rest of us, and you can also you can also weave between those two worlds really well. You have really great questions. I love your intros to videos. I don't know if you have Chat GPT writing those bastards for you, but you're doing it.
They I talk about that in that video, what I've been using AI to do. And what I do with the intros is I type them out and then I just say, make this more readable, please.
Oh,
because I'm reading them out loud.
Yeah. No, it's great, man. It's really great.
That's what I've been doing with that. And yeah, the video descriptions, and I also am like, hey, what's a good title and stuff that helps, because as much as I do, just like the energy it takes just to do all that stuff is energy. Yeah. I mean, just if you do a lot of stuff. So
well, that's why I moved to StreamYard, because StreamYard I can do a ton of stuff with so I don't have to edit. Like I can do all my intros that way. I can pre-record the intro. I could record the conversation. When the conversation is done, I can press pause and then record the outro. And
well, that's again, like I remember hearing you. I remember hearing Paul. Like, or Paul would be like, just don't edit, just go. That was something he would say. And yes, and then I actually, and it wasn't until this week I realized that I thought you could only trim the ends on StreamYard. I didn't realize that you could cut sections in the middle.
Really? I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah, you can. And so that just that changed some things, because what I've had to do is take videos, download them if I wanted to cut something out, put them into a little editor and cut them out. But you can actually just cut the section, because like I doxed myself a few times in conversations, and I was like, I could just go to that section. So
nice, man. No, I saw you were going live. I know you're about to do supper, but I wanted to tell you congratulations, and keep it up, man. You have a good spirit. Keep first thing first, and continue to have fun, because otherwise none of this means anything.
It's true. Has to be there has to be a certain level of lightness to not take yourself too seriously. And I mean, I remember sitting there waiting to go on the podcast with you over on Friday Morning Nameless, and it was hugely emotional, for one, but two, just that it's just following an example, plain and simple. And that's what I've been doing in this space. I just say, oh, what are they doing? And not just like, I want to do what they're doing, but like, how are they being who they're being?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the thing. So,
well, thank you. If I can continue to be a good example and a good friend. And,
especially when you drop the F-bomb in a Grail Country live stream. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm a shithead.
Oh yeah, that's part of keeping it real too, though.
Yeah.
We can't don't hide, just trying to respond naturally, and it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude,
I'm gonna finish my cigarette and then go be a husband.
Awesome. Do that. Thanks, Chad, for dropping in. Anybody else?
Everybody.
Come in. I'm gonna hang out for, let's see, 15 more minutes. And let's see. We got some more comments here. Don't let it go to your head, whatever it is. It is arrogance, pride, those things. even ambition misplaced or too much. Let's see. That's our shithead. That's right, man. Don't change, chat, at least not that way. You're a real one. May we all be real ones. Thank you, Anselman. All right. Yeah, dude. So I'm gonna let's see. I've got here in a minute, I've got a video uploaded on here that I'll close out with that talk about the old memberships and stuff. But yeah, I just want to say, like, people hanging out right now, there's quite a few people hanging out, and it's hard to explain or even take in. I was having a message with Kale today. He had that big video dropped about his defense against the dark arts, and sometimes things are hard to like sink in. It's hard to feel and take a moment to be grateful for something, or to be excited about something, or to let yourself be excited or grateful without trying to like go into some like false humility or false shame about something. And yeah, but I've been Kale's been a big encouragement, and we have another conversation coming out soon. We talk about education, and that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of things to discuss related to the state of how things are, and seeking meaning and meaningful connection and meaningful conversations. And that's what this is about. So, all right, well, I'm going to show this video here. And all shame is false. Mi'kmaq, what do you mean? Is we shouldn't be ashamed? Or I don't know what you mean. All shame is false. I've felt real shame. I think there's things that are shameful, but maybe they're the false reality of how we're made. Something like that. Man. But yeah, thank you for being here. I've got some I released a conversation with Jeremy Firth today, and we got some disagreements. Oh no, it's gonna get spicy in the chat. What I've got coming out this week, I've got some corner folks, another conversation with Lance Cleaver, another conversation with Luke Freeman, Arkansas Rando, and so we've got that coming up. And then the next week, I've got another conversation with Kale coming out. I've got a scheduled conversation with Chad. And then I also have Ross Bird, who is a really interesting guy. That was a recommendation that Jordan Hall gave. He's got a Substack. He's been on a few podcasts. He's an interesting guy. And then I'm talking with Drew from Drew's Ecology about music. I know that he's been on Karen's podcast. He's talked with Neil deGrasse. And I've got another couple that I'm really excited about that we're working out dates for conversations. And then so I'm just keeping going and here with you guys, and y'all are here with me. And we're trying to figure out how to continue to make meaningful reality in our lives. So shame is definitely a tell. You can feel it, and it tells you something true about who you don't want to be. And we should listen to that. And listen to what is true about who we do want to be. So on that note, thanks, Cal. I'm going to hit this little video and give y'all a little bit my membership stuff, my membership informations that you're welcome to do. And That'll drop right after this. I'll toggle the memberships on. So here we go. Hi, and welcome to the channel membership section of the Christian Baxter Yours Truly podcast. It is humbling and exciting and hard to believe that this is even a possibility. To be able to have the opportunity to join with you and your investment in the further corner development of a corner within the corner of the internet. I'm employing the usual 3-tier membership levels. Tier 1 gives you access to members-only posts like this and custom badges and emojis for premieres and live stream, which are always fun. Tier 2 includes Tier 1 benefits, plus early access to podcasts and exclusive members-only videos. No waiting. Tier 3 includes all the previous benefits, obviously, plus a monthly live premium members-only conversation that will be more private and deal more in depth with struggles of meaning and paths towards healing, with the aim to cultivate a deeper digital community through this channel, and will on occasion feature a specialized co-host to converse more specifically with the relevant topic of conversation. I'm honored that you've decided to join me in this new and exciting endeavor here on YouTube. Stay connected for more membership updates in the future. Thank you. All right, I've got the, let's see if we can get some focus. Oh, I'm going to turn these on. Well, does it turn on super chats? Turn on, what's that? Yeah, super thanks, super chats, and super stickers. Turning them on live. I turned them on live. And the memberships I just launched during that video. I was like, oh, I could do this I could do it live. But yeah, so yeah, we've got memberships and supers. I've got my new logo up here, thanks to Gabe Stuckey. That can be an emoji in chats, and also my classic one here. Those are both going to be available for the memberships. So anyways, I'm going to go eat some dinner, and then I'm headed off to go work tonight. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for celebrating with me, everyone. And look forward to more conversation, more connection, and just kind of seeing where the journey goes. Thanks for helping me get here. And this was not by myself. This was with a lot of help from good people. Thanks, Chad, for coming on and the encouragement. So anyways, I'm going to end with this out here. Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in and staying with us until the end of today's episode. Your support and digital connection is deeply meaningful to me. If you've enjoyed our conversation and believe that these conversations bring real value to your life and in this space, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. By doing so, you'll be helping me reach the goal of starting channel memberships, where we can continue building a TLC, this little corner of the internet sub-community. My hope is to be able to further cultivate digital community on this channel, to be a space where kindred souls can engage in deeper, more intimate discussions from various corners of the corner. Thank you again for being a part of this journey.